Hey Virgo, and welcome to August 2020. Thank you for joining me, guys, and thank you for liking and subscribing. You guys, lots of views last month, so welcome back. And thank you so very much for your love and support. So August is going to be a time of revelation for you. I feel that it's going to be a great time of discovering of your own feelings about something as well. And welcome all newbies. I'll just give you a bit of an introduction. I'm a medium first and a reader second, so I'm always channeling messages that are general, but I'm hoping to help one person out there. So keep that in mind when around my channel. And I wanted to mention that I'm going to be using the Starseed Oracle for your spiritual advice this month as well. And Virgo, I know that you've been going through a lot of processing in the last month of July. Definitely going through a process of where you're loved, where you fit in, where your friends lie. Career and work and also has been very, very important to you. And for you, this month is going to be about sorting through everything that you need to. And it's also your birthday month, so happy birthday. It's also the season of where we are getting grounded. We're back in earth and we're starting to see the realities of things as well. So by the end of the month, when your solar return arrives, between mid-month and end of month for the first and second decans, you're really going to start to see things with crystal clear vision. And your solar return this year will have a different presence to it than it ever has before. There's something extra that you're wanting to ask for or wish for this year. Okay, so let's jump in, Virgo, and see what we have going on for you. Generally, of course, and welcome cross watchers, you're more than welcome here. Bear with me, I have had a bit of laryngitis, so I hope that I'm able to speak clearly. Okay, yeah, in the past we've got the Death card, which is not unreasonable for you at all. Oh, the Lovers is coming in towards you. I love that. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. So a lot of you have done the work that you've needed to get out of the mist, to get out of the negativity, to move on from people that no longer serve you. You may have been dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra that just kept on taking and taking from you. I do feel that some of you have been working with your own ambition, working with what it is that you really want to do. We've got the King of Pentacles crowning the reading. That's also Taurian energy of where you are really focused on your finances. You have a goal in mind. This could be purchasing property. This could be savings plan. This could be a 401k plan. There's something that you're wanting to put away savings for a rainy day, or a holiday when you can, or a trip away, or something that is monumental and for you. In the past, you were dealing with release, and I feel that in that Mercury retrograde, the Venus retrograde, and also with that Taurus and Capricorn kind of influence there with last month, I feel that you've released everything that you've needed to, and you're wanting that new beginning. You definitely have found out what has gone on behind the scenes. You may have been dealing with a Scorpio that kept many secrets. You're leaving that in the past, and you know that the past is over for you. I don't see any reconciliation here if you were in a relationship that failed. There's new beginnings coming forward, and that's what you're looking forward to. In your foundation, we have the Queen of Rods in reverse. So some of you are still a little uncertain about what you're passionate about, where you're wanting to go with your path, what you want on the path. You may also be very concerned this month about mother, as we have the Queen of Cups in the current energy. You may be dealing with siblings. You may be dealing with females in your world. You may be very conflicted by some of the conversations that you have with these females. It can be very cutting with the Knight of Swords that is giving a little bit of uncertainty here. There's a little bit of uncertain communication that you'll be receiving from females in particular that you're uncertain with. So don't get caught up in any game playing if you're single. Don't get caught up in any sort of mind games if you are in a toxic relationship. I feel you're going to be walking away from all of that. You have got an awakened state at the moment. Now, number 10 on our Celtic cross is the Queen of Swords. So you're going to be very fierce with what it is that you need to say to someone. You're going to be very strong in your communication. If you have a rising or moon in Gemini in particular, you're going to be very straight talking. You're not going to stand for any nonsense this month. And you're hoping that whatever decisions that you make going forward are going to be beneficial for your future. And that's really the goal for you this month, is looking at your future. The Lovers card is also here. That is Gemini. So you may definitely be dealing with a Gemini, or interested in looking at what kind of relationships you want to manifest, looking at what kind of relationships are going to work for you going forward. Some of you are looking for love. Others of you are over it. Some of you are going through divorces, settlements, things like that. Others of you are getting on track with a relationship that was needing a lot of restart or reset butting. And with this Ten of Swords in reverse as well, I do feel that some of you have gone through the shedding of the skin. You've gone through the shedding of the hurt, the shedding of the healing, that kind of stuff. And I do feel that this is now going to be a time as you move forward in August of where you are able to see the bigger picture on things. You may have also had a lot of people ask you for money or ask you money matters advice. If you're not really trained in this area, I would suggest you put them onto someone who can really help them. But you've also been very disappointed about someone who has promised you everything and delivered nothing, especially where a finance is concerned or finances are concerned. For those of you in a coupled relationship, you may be dealing with family situations, particularly women in the family. There may be an extended family member that is a little problematic for you. You know, someone who likes to cause a bit of drama, likes to cause a little bit of conflict. This could be an ex for some of you as well. But I do feel overall this is a time of change for you in a positive way. So I'm going to get some clarifiers now and give you some more messages here as they are coming in. Yeah, so in the past you were definitely working on what you needed to where yourself was concerned if you had broken up with someone. Definitely working hard to change the past in some way, but then you realized that it wasn't really going to be any different, or the person you were dealing with had decided to move on, so you've let it go. Okay, crowning the reading, we've got the Ace of Cups, which clarifies the King of Pentacles. I love that. There's a brand new opportunity coming in for you where money matters are concerned. You may also be dealing with a Taurus that gives you an expression of love or gives you an opportunity of dating, or you may collide in some way. Beautiful. The Knight of Swords is clarified by the Six of Wands. So there is going to be some victory here. Where there is a challenge, there is going to be some resolution here. If there's been strong conversation, or there's been a little bit of conflict in family or within a family, or with the females in your life, you may have not got along with someone and there's going to be an apology given to you. I do feel this will have a successful outcome because you will be speaking your truth. Clarifying the Queen of Cups is the Ace of Rods. Someone in your life wants a new beginning with you. This could be a brother, a sister. This could be your mother if you have had a strained relationship. There's someone in your family that is wanting to start over or wanting a new beginning. If you are in a relationship that is broken down, there could be reconciliation here for those of you who are prepared to do the work or want to. There's also a new beginning here for a parent or for a sister or a sister-in-law. They've got a new opportunity that you may hear about. The Queen of Rods in reverse is the Ten of Pentacles upright. So you may be dealing with Aries energy. You may be helping person out. You may be helping somebody out who's a little bit upside down. This could be a child for you or someone younger than you. You definitely are giving some advice to people as well where their money and finances are concerned. You may be giving back money to an Arian as well. There's a lot of conversation here with Aries in particular. You've got a lot of air here, and you also have fire this month. So there's a lot of passionate conversations, a lot of heated conversations that can take place as well. We've got the Four of Cups with the Lovers card. You're undecided. Some of you have a lot of choice on the table where couples are concerned. Others of you are taking your time and treading the water, seeing what it is that you want from life, from relationships, especially if the past has left you without money. Separation was very hurtful. And I feel that you're going to be making a new way forward. In the advice, we've got the Page of Rods, very strong. Some strong advice is coming in for you to stay firm on your path, to do what it is that lights you up. Someone is absolutely by your side telling you that you can do something or moving you forward with encouragement. I love that. Opportunities at work as well, definitely. With the Page of Pentacles here, there could be some new job that you're offered or new role that you're offered that you are needing to be the apprentice at, or you are learning. You may be learning how to team lead. You may be in charge of a group of people. Or you may be starting a business where you're needing to start at the bottom and put all of those elements together. In the unexpected here, we've got the Two of Wands. So there could be someone that unexpectedly gives you news about something or decides a different path to you, or you may have someone leave at work. Some of you are still waiting for something to change in your path. It's not going to change, I'm hearing, without your input. And your input's not solid, okay? Yeah, you're still in hangman mode. Hangman mode. There's Piscean energy here. You're still quite upside down about, unsure, not sure whether you want to follow in that same path, not sure if you want to take the opportunity, not sure if the Piscean that you're dealing with is truthful. Some of you feel that you are stuck in a situation and you'd rather be somewhere else or with somebody else. You may also be feeling a little bit stuck on the decisions that you've been placed in. Some of you have been placed in situations that are benefiting somebody else, which is quite restricting. But you are waking up to that fact of needing to unstick yourself from something, and you've needed to wait here for a moment to make the right decision for yourself. We don't have the Hermit here yet, but I do feel that you've felt that you've been quite detached from people so that you can find the way forward that is best for you. Clarifying the Judgment in the hopes and fears. Hoping that your decision making is going well this time. Definitely with the Three of Pentacles. Collaborations. Let's be mindful of gossip. Keep your business to yourself is what I'm hearing. Don't tell everyone everything, okay? Let them be surprised by your success. Let them be surprised by the new relationship. Let them be surprised by how great your relationships are, because I feel that when you talk too much about certain things, people either take your ideas, or they partner, or your partner, or they want to interfere in some way. And I feel that there's a collaboration that's hopeful for you, that's a real steady income for some of you, and it's something that's not to be shared at this present moment, okay? Save it for October time, is what I'm hearing. And the Queen of Swords, let's clarify the Queen of Swords for you as the overall outcome card. And I feel that you're going to have a lot of communication that's honest and true, which is what you've been asking for and needing very much. So yes, Aries, and we have Aries here, we have Gemini here. So very, very clean cut, manifestational kind of great stuff here. The manifester, this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm going, this is what I want. Very clear. And this is great because it coincides with the best outcome of the page of the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, especially if this is love concerned. You're definitely dealing with straight talking. This is what I want. I want to have a magical relationship. I want to have an honest relationship. I want to have an equal relationship. I want us to manifest a great future. I want us to be honest with each other. So I feel that those of you who have been in a little bit of deceit, or you've had deceit around you, you're no longer welcoming that anymore. You've closed the door on it completely, and the Death card stands out very much. Clarifying the Ten of Swords in reverse as the overall energy, freeing yourself, brand new starts, over it, not having anything more to do with people that are backstabbers. You may let go of a lot of air signs. You know, you guys don't usually gel that well with them anyway. They kind of can be okay with you, but they tend to use you a little bit. Yeah, restricted. They make you feel restricted. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, you're letting go of anyone that may have those star signs, or they may have those traits of making you feel that you can't speak up, that you don't have an opinion. This could even be at work. You feel a bit restricted by people who come in and, you know, want to dominate, or they come in and they want to be having everything their own way. You're kind of over that. And there is something that you are still battling. You're still trying to process, and you still need to take that the blindfold off, okay? There's something that's still holding you back from your full potential, whether it's been hurt in a relationship or an opportunity that you've missed, or someone's communication that was fierce and you're still trying to get your head around why they said it. this could have been an argument that happened as well that you've walked away from and I'm done with. But there's definitely an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra that you're dealing with that has made you feel a little bit off center. A little bit off center, okay? Not good energy. This person has not brought good energy at all. I feel overall this month is going to be a time of happening now. Let's do this. Let's launch this. Let's get involved. Lots of talking over social media for a lot of you. A lot of coming together with ideas if you're networking. New beginnings, fresh starts, and loving yourself very much this month as well. Not in an arrogant way, in a taking care of self way. You may have a lot of time out for meditation and Reiki and all of those things this month where you may need to feel the quiet. You may need to feel that you need to be in nature. You may just need to sit outside in the sunshine, which will do great things for you. And I do feel that some of you have awoken to someone's game playing, and you're definitely going to be moving forward from that, way out of the situation. You're removing yourself from situations that are toxic or that are trickery, and you're really getting forward in the path that you are set on, okay? Let's see what your spiritual advice is for the month of August. And thank you so very much, guys, for joining me. I really do love your company and appreciate every one of you. So here we go. Using the Starseed Oracle here by the beautiful Rebecca Campbell, and artwork by Danielle Noel, or Noel, however you say it. Virgo, please. Show me what the messages are for Virgo, please. What do they need to know? Release, bring in, invite. What are the messages for Virgo, please? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo. Indecision may be there for you as well. Yeah, devotion. Making your life a moving prayer. Okay, so some of you are very spiritual at this time. Some of you are turning to prayer, turning to spirituality to find answers. The next card out is Earthed. Very important to stay grounded. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Okay, so some of you are needing to stay grounded in situations that you cannot change and cannot fix. Yeah, you've got the love. And this is codependency, setting the boundaries, okay? Some of you have been in codependency problems, issues, things that have not been good, or you've had someone that has been very codependent on you, and you've needed to reevaluate that situation. You've had to reevaluate that kind of, bring it down for a bit. You've needed to reevaluate that relationship in some way. And I do feel that you are really getting out the end of that. Understanding your self-worth has been a bit of a challenge for some of you, but you are definitely getting there. Slowly but surely, Virgo. And the Earth card here, guys, is a reminder that some of you may be having a little bit of a challenge here and realizing that you're having to put your heart and soul into something as well, and that people's personalities around you seem to be, you know, a little bit transparent. So be careful of fake people. And others of you are going towards needing to attach yourself to being grounded, okay? So coming out of the unreality of something and being very grounded, very secure, very honest, and understanding the now. And most of you are going to feel like you're wanting to make the world that you're currently in the best that it can be. And you're going to be looking at what the world has to offer you. Okay, where's my manifestation? Where's my miracles? Where's my happiness? Those sorts of things are definitely at play for you. And I feel that you're going to have the revelations of who's been there for you and who hasn't. And I feel that some of you are going through that change of friendships, going through the change of learning people again. You know, you're coming back down to earth and learning that not everyone is your friend because they smile at you. That's been a big lesson for some of you. Some of you have definitely remembered who you are in certain situations, of where you are able to lift the veil, if you will, on fake people or people that have used you. I feel like someone has used you in some way or taken advantage of your good nature. Really stepped over the mark for some of you. This was a relationship. For others of you, this was a family member, and it unearthed you in some way. It definitely unearthed you in some way. And you're not willing to let that in again. You're ready to close that door and needing to close that door and wanting to have that new beginning somewhere else or someplace else or with someone else. Okay, you're really not wanting to reinvest in things that have been unearthing for you. You know, things that have been false, things that have not made sense to you or has been any kind of confusion. You're definitely letting that go. And that's a good thing, because that's going to set you free in so many areas of your life of where you've felt that you've been like not being able to speak up, not being able to be yourself, not being able to be who you really are meant to be. The cosmic heart has got to do with your devotion on things, okay? Making your life the way that you want it. Some of you are going to be surrendering to a state of devotion. Some of you are going to find yourself flowing now. In this birthday month for you, you're going to start to flow in this season. And you're being called also with this card to refocus your attention to yourself, kind of a hermit energy here. And you're also being called to your heart chakra. So it's important that you are able to give reverence to the inner temple of yourself and to live your life as devoted to yourself, not in an arrogant way, in a peaceful, calming way. And also a lot of you have been very spiritual, really drawn to spirituality at this time as well. And there's reasons for harvesting certain things in certain seasons. So whatever it is that you're sowing right now, you're going to see some of that fruit that you perhaps planted last solar return. And you're also going to be, according all situations, you're going to be placing all of your situations according to what it is that makes you happy, what lights you up, rather than what everyone else thinks, what everyone else wants. And I feel that there's been some of you in a cocoon-like state, like, why can't I just be who I am? Why can't I just have some acceptance? Why can't they just see who I am? And this month, I feel that you're really going to be seen for who you are and honored that way as well, which is beautiful, which is really, really beautiful for you, Virgo, because it's been a long time coming, very much a long time coming, of where you've needed to feel accepted by a certain group of people, by family members, or just in a group of friends where you felt that they don't, you know, see who you really are. And you may have been feeling that you had been misunderstood in some way, perhaps in a relationship, perhaps with people around you or people that you thought were by your side. They've kind of used you. So you're really going to see who's there and who's not this month. And that comes back down to owning your truth and living your truth, and your throat chakra activated and your heart chakra activated as well, so that you are able to see the bigger picture in things. You're able to see what it is that's best for you and just follow that path. And I feel that some of you have not followed your path for so long, and now it's time to take action. Now it's time to have a new perspective and set those boundaries. It is very much time to set the boundaries, especially where a codependency issue has been concerned, or someone that's been taking advantage of you, Virgo. Virgo, you know, you do want to be there for everybody and you do want to help everybody, but sometimes it burns you out. And this is one of those times, is that you need to start loving yourself. You need to start putting yourself first. You need to start honoring what it is that you want instead of making everybody else as happy as they can be. You need to be happy within yourself. It is also, this card here is you've got the love. This is also a time of where you don't lose yourself in a relationship to please someone else. You need to develop a deeper love for yourself within whatever relationship you're in. This also can happen when you find yourself that people have gone across the boundaries, or they have not maintained a healthy relationship with you. And a lot of you need to balance it out now with having healthy relationships that only can see unconditional nature, okay? You only want to be around people that are unconditional at this time, because this is something that's manifesting very fast into your world, especially this month. And the message is to review the ways that you establish healthier boundaries, the way that you say no, the way that you need to be stepping out of those codependency relationships in which you may lose some of yourself, okay? So you need to be speaking your truth. You need to honor your heart, and you need to perhaps let go of some people that have been not worth your love, not worth your time, made you feel uncertain about yourself. And this is also a relationship review for a lot of you, to acknowledge where your relationships are going, why some of you have felt anxious in them, why you need to let it go. And also, if there's any places within the relationship of where you've covered up the truth, or you've covered up something, the truth is going to be relayed to you this month. And this could be you, actually, with that Queen of Swords energy here with the number 10 on our Celtic cross. This could definitely be you calling it a spade, calling it a day, speaking in your truth. And this card here too represents that you got the love. You got the love that is needed for yourself. So don't be codependent on anybody that is lower frequency. Virgo, I'm wishing you an amazing time ahead. Thank you for joining me. Happy birthday, happy solar return, and have a magical month, and I will see you in September.